Hey, welcome back, my amazing student. So in this lecture here, we're going to see how we can return multiple values. So we are following these lectures on tuples here. So we're going to continue with tuples, all right? So since we're mastering tuples, I'm going to give you some really cool examples that we can use in applications. So first things first, I'm going to create a function here, and I'm going to call this function get user info. And not very clear, but that's okay. We can get the user's info, let's say the name, we can get the age. So the age would be, Jose is a little older than Maria, he's 27. Then we'll get country here. Jose is from Jamaica. Yeah, he's not from Jamaica, he's from Mexico. All right. And then let's go ahead and return these multiple values. And we can do that very easily by doing this. And let's just say country, just like that. And that is returning multiple values. So behind the scenes, when you do something like this, you're going to get, and let me show you right now, print. And let's just use that, right? So when you do this behind the scenes, we're going to get a this address here, this memory. Watch this. All right, so you'll get this function, right? Because you're getting the function reference address in memory. Okay, now that's what you get because we are now really calling the function. Now, when you do this, now you can see that we get back a tuple. Okay, automatically. Python thinks this is, hey, you want to return a tuple? Okay, fine. We want to return multiple types of data. We're going to treat this as a tuple. Now, if we were returning a list or a set, we would actually have to be returning a list here of items, right? So if we do that, come back here, you see that you get a list, right? So we are returning this without the square bracket, so we get a tuple. All right. So let's go ahead and return. Let's do call and unpack here. So let's do two things here. We're gonna call and unpack it. So let's do username. Let's do user age, and let's do user country here. Watch this. And then we'll use the name of the function, which is get user info right here. And now we could just easily, right, say, I'm just gonna do one here just to show you, but we can do all three. User name, just like that. So we are calling and unpacking at the same time, which is really cool. And you can see now it says name Jose, right? So you can just do that. And you can see it right here. And you can do that for the rest of the values, all right? So you can come here and do the other ones. And I told you I was just gonna do one, but I changed my mind and I'm doing all of them. All right. Anyway, guys, you can see that all there unpacked. We're calling and unpacking. What else can we do? Let's go ahead and return results from, let's say, a calculation, right? So let's go ahead and create a function here, guys. And I want you, if you are a beginner, I urge you to actually do this with me. You're gonna learn a lot more. And even though this doesn't seem very exciting, it is, because you're learning something that's gonna change your life, believe me. So let's go ahead and divide some numbers here. Let's do some crazy math stuff here. Let's do some quotient. I'm not gonna explain math to you, but yeah. B, and let's do a remainder as well. Let's do remainder. Let's do modulus here. So modulus, and this, don't worry too much about what I'm actually doing here. The most important thing here is that we are going to be returning results from a calculation. Return and then the remainder. Simple as that. And all we have to do right now is say, hey, result. We'll save it in there and we'll use it. So let's just do this. Boom. And now we can print it. Print the result. Let's go ahead and boom. 3 and 1. Let me see what I got here. There we go. Yep. All right, so let's do one more. All right, so for those of you that don't know too much about math here, the quotient here, I don't know how you pronounce that much in English. Quotient is the result of division, right? So this would be how many times one number can be divided completely into another, right here, okay? So modulus is just the remainder here, right? When you divide a number, all right? So anyway, but it doesn't matter here. It's just what should matter here, and don't worry too much about math. I know a lot of you have issues with math, but that's okay. Basically, what we're doing here is returning results from a calculation. Simple as that, all right? So let's go ahead and do one or two more examples here because I think this is very important. Let's do unpacking directly, all right? So we're gonna divide some numbers here, the quotient and the remainder, right? And we'll do, let's do right here. Let's do 10 and 3, the same thing. And that's it, all right? So this is unpacking directly from that calculation. Right now, we'll use that unpacking into a variable, and then we printed out the variable. Now we are unpacking directly, and we are taking that apart. We're taking out the quotient, and we're taking out the remainder, and we're unpacking it into variables. Super cool stuff, right? All right, let's do one more, and I think we should be set here. So let's do a get location function. And we'll have, let's say, latitude here. Latitude, I think that's how you spell it. And let's do some crazy numbers here. I don't know. And then longitude. Usually longitude is like negative something. Some crazy number. Don't worry too much. Don't put that in Google Maps or anything like that. I don't even know what that is. So let's do this latitude and then longitude here. Just like that, we're gonna return those. All right. This just basically this is a real world example here. All right. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. And we'll just unpack it just like that, right? And then we'll use it somehow. In this case, we can use it as in a print statement. Current location here. And yeah, let's do latitude. And we'll also have, and as a matter of fact, hold on. Let me put this in parentheses here. Simple as that. And then we'll have, as a matter of fact, let's do that together here. And I have longitude. LON for longitude. Simple as that. Let's print that out. And you can see current location. Let's actually make sure, let me see. Print, and then longitude. All right. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. I forgot the F right here. I was thinking, I was like, what's going on here? So yeah, so I was going too fast in my mind. You can see the values there. So in real world scenario here, we'll use something like, we'll use tuples for locations, for settings and things like that that don't actually change. And we'll return that data out of that and use it somehow, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is a mini series, so you are welcome to click on the link on the description of this video and watch the whole series. Thank you so much. Like it and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next lecture.